Hey guys, it's been a long time since I last did one of these videos. Ndikutoshare kuti ndotangira papi pachona because zvekutaura zvacho zvakawandisa. I'll start off by saying ndakusona. These days I've taken on a new hobby, sewing, but I'll talk more about that later on. Let's rant a bit about these chickens. These chickens have been laying their eggs all over. These guys are mischievous. They are hiding their eggs all over the farm and we have to hunt for the eggs. And speaking of misbehaving animals, our goats are still being goats. You know, mbudzi dzinoda zvekupoya poya. So you have to keep an eye on them because adzineti nekupoya. We've also had a new kid, this kid. The challenge with this kid, as you can see right now, this is my wife. She's helping the kid to drink some milk. The kid is not healthy. The kid, from the moment he was born, he wasn't looking well. I'll give you further updates later on in this video about this kid. Now, back to sewing. My mother-in-law taught me this little trick. She's the one who's teaching me how to sew. She's a professional, and I hope I'll be able to remember some of the things she taught me. So right now I've got a piece of paper, and I don't have any thread on my needle. So the sewing machine, the thread isn't attached. And this is like a training exercise that I do daily. I do this as frequently as possible. I run my piece of paper, you can see that straight line, right? And try to keep my needle on that straight line. So this exercise is a bit like anything in life, you know. If you want to learn how to play the piano or mbira, kuridza mbira, you have to practice. So this is a practice technique that I was taught. And as you can see, some of the marks are right on the line. I'm trying to practice kunatsuita in a straight line, right? So that when I do garments, my garments will look sellable, because ultimately I want to be selling my aprons. Now let's try this curved line, which is a bit tricky now because you're not just pushing the paper, or rather in reality it's going to be fabric. So you're not just pushing the fabric in a straight line. Panozoita ma curves kana zvimwe zvima design panozotinetsei manje zvimaseko nezvimachichichi zvimwe zvazvo zvimashapes ka, because now you need to control. You see zvandiri kuita izvezvi zvinoda kuti mitezo isaome. So right now mitezo yangu ichakati wome, and I'm practicing so that I become more flexible. For me, this is my first time owning a sewing machine. So pakaipa. And like I said, I'm learning step by step. Look at this. It's a bit bent, but over time, I'll learn to land my needle right on the mark. Hopefully soon, so that I can start making things that I can sell. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you have enjoyed this little video of mine. Now, back to the goat. The kid, like I said before, was born very weak. From the first moment we saw her, he was so weak that we knew that we had to just be on the alert. Eventually we brought him in the house. We tried our best to feed him. We tried to do so much because he was weak, chayo. And he didn't make it. He didn't even last a day, which is rather sad, but it's part of farm life. Cheers.